I play Blacksmith Ignite the Forge. The question is, should you? Blacksmith Ignite the Forge is the strategy simulator of the blacksmith, but it's combined with the autobattler. So basically, you are a dwarf and you are trying to ignite the old forge that was lost for centuries and stuff, and you need to battle like porkies. So we will get to that. But basically, you are trying to be blacksmith as much as possible with the templates that you will find and with the techniques that you will master. You will combine resources to create like weapons. You have axes, you have great axes, you have swords, and many more that you can find and craft. And with that, you will be able to like hone your mastery with that, because you have to kind of like, first of all, you combine two materials together. You will pick the perks that the weapon will have, and afterwards you will use the coal on the furnace, and with enough heat you can smash it with hammer. You have two possibilities how to smash it, with the big one or a small one for tempering, and you kind of need to extend it to the shape that the template is. And if you are really closing into the perfect shape, you will have the legendary one, the perfect one, or it will be good or fair or something like that. So the better you will make it, the better stats it will have, and with those weapons crafted, you need someone to use them. And that's the other part of the game, where you will be hiring like mercenaries or other dwarves that have some specialty, they have passive bonuses and also stats multipliers. And with that, you will choose the weapon for them, and you will create a team. And this team you can send throughout the land to kill porkies. The porkies are the first enemies that you will encounter as like pigs, right? But the big and menacing, and you need to clear them to clear the corruption that is going through the land. And yeah, that's basically the basic loop that you will do every night. That you will every day after you sleep in your bed, you're able to go to the mine. You will be able to get some resources. Then you will be able to craft your templates or the weapons that you would like to have, maybe based on the merchant that have everyday thing that he would love to get, and he will give you some money and resources, so you can choose by that. And after that, you will just give your adventurers weapons, and you will send them out to the world to bring more resources and more stuff. On the way or during the game, you will unlock more features. You will be able to sharpen your weapons. You will be able to give the runes inside the weapons to make them more powerful. There is also part that is under your mountain or under your furnace. There is like a dungeon, and there is a dragon as a first boss that you need to slay. And if you kill him, you will able to like progress to the second boss, and so on and so on. That's the one thing that kind of bothered me, because I went through the first phase and I killed the first boss, and I was waited for some big thing that will happen, right? Some big unlock or a new system will be introduced. And by killing the dragon, I got nothing. Basically, you will get the possibility to craft the drill, and if you do the drill, you will just drill deeper, and with that there is a next boss. But I have just not seen. I was waiting for that moment, right, to get it. Like, for example, I will be able to sharpen my weapons, but you can all sharpen right from the get-go, even though you don't have the whetstones, but you have already the forge equipped with the sharpening stone. That would be really nice addition, you know, that you will kill the dragon, you will restore the room, and you will get possibility to do something extra. But no, there is just another step in your way that you will have to be stronger to kill the second boss. But there is the overworld, which is like divided by acts, so you are going through the acts. I think there will be different enemies, and the whole combat is auto-battler style, so you are not controlling anything. Only thing you're doing is the crafting weapons and giving the right dwarves to do your bidding, kinda. And the game is neat. It's good looking, right? There is the tinkering with the weapon, that you will smell the resources and you will have the ink minute, right? And then you will smashing with the hammer and hoping that you will craft it, or you will have enough like heat in the weapon or the template to be able to do the perfect weapon. That's kind of satisfying. But yeah, as I said, I would love to have the progression of the game kind of like give me more of those checkpoints that I will do, because I went like through the 5 nights or 5 days or maybe a little bit more, and every time is like the similar. You will go and look what you need to craft for the merchant, then you go to the mine, you will get some resources, you will send your guys out, you will craft the weapons, you will fulfill it, and you are going for the next day, and you are repeating this, and there is not really like a progression. I would love to see something more, but as a baseline, it's really good. Like, I had the fun, I played through it, and I was like, oh my god, let's go for another night. Only thing that bothered me for the entirety of the game was the first boss fight. I was expecting a little bit more something, you know, you will get something that is exciting, something that is like, oh my god, that's cool, I slayed the boss and I got this is amazing, and I was missing that. But maybe with the second boss or third boss, there will be like, you know, those things that you are getting are not like every single boss, but it's maybe for every third. Also, there is a layout of your base, right? And you can navigate it through the arrows that you can go around. And I would love to see that you will be able to create a new room, right? And the new room, for example, the new room would be, for example, a shrine. And the shrine would give the passive bonus to your dwarves. Or there will be a barracks. If you will just invest into this building, all your dwarves on the adventure will get more damage, for example. That would be exciting, right? I would be like, okay, I have to spend 5 iron and 3 zinc to be able to restore this room, and that would push me forward, right? I would have 2 possible choices, right? Do I need to craft another weapon, or do I need to spend those resources as money to creating or restoring this room? I think that would be a really good addition, and maybe there is something like that, but who knows? But from the thing that I played, I enjoyed my time with it, but there is potential for growth with this game for sure. So if you want to check it out, you can click on the video on the left side, like my first hour or so, the struggling against the bosses and porkies, you will see, or you can click on the other video on the right side with another game. You will maybe be excited about that one, who knows? But yeah, that will do it for this video. Thank you very much, enjoy your day, stay awesome, and I will see you next time. Bye.